Okay, boys and girls, one of the things that we have been talking about, one of the important skills we've been talking about is point of view. Who remembers something about point of view? What can you share about point of view? Teddy?
If it's in third person, it's a narrator talking about other people.
Okay, very good. What else did we know about point of view? Anastasia?
If it's in first person, then the narrator is inside the story.
There-
In third person, the narrator is outside of the story.
Very nice. What else do we know about point of view?
That there's a third person and a third
That there's a third person and a
person.
first person. And so when we're talking about point of view, we're talking about who is telling the story. So it is the view from which the story is told. The person who is telling the story could be first person, and as we mentioned, it is the narrator is part of the story. And we have some clue words that help us. And one of your wonderful classmates told us we have some clue words. I, we, me, that person is in the story. They are part of the story. A story told in first person point of view has a character in the story as the narrator. And readers learn about the other characters in the story from what they say to the narrator. So that is first person. So this is one type of point of view. When the story is told by one of the characters, they use words like I, me, my, we, and our. That is first person point of view. We've read many stories like that and we gave some examples. Give me one example of a story told from first person point of view that we have read. What is one of those stories? Juliana? Marisol McDonald. That was a first person point of view. Teddy?
Keiko's Bill.
Keiko's Bill. That was a drama. I don't know if that was, yes, I think maybe, no, I don't think that was first person. Was Keiko's Bill first person?
No.
I don't think it was. Kelsey? Running Rivals. Very good. Now another type that we're going to talk about today is third person. And so when the story is being told by the narrator, who is a person outside of the story? So the narrator can tell readers what all of the other characters are saying, doing, and thinking. And so we have some clue words there. It would be she, he, they. Those are some of our clue words. And it would say their names as well, character names. They would use the character names all the time. So the story is being told by the narrator, who is a person outside of the story. Can you think of any stories we have read where it's been third person? Which would be a story that is third person? Johnson?
I'd say Keiko's Bill, even though it's a drama because there's a narrator.
Yes, that would be a third person. Okay, that would be third person. Anastasia?
Brothers at Bat.
Which one is it?
Brothers at Bat.
Brothers at Bat would be third person. Very good. What do you think, Juliana?
Two bear cubs.
Two bear cubs would be third person. Yes.
Soccer shootout.
Soccer shootout. Soccer shootout. Soccer shootout. Is soccer shootout third person? I'm trying to think of soccer shootout. Okay. Yes.
PG and the Wishing Ring.
Oh, yes. Very good.
Shooting medium motion.
So those are some examples. I'm trying to think of soccer shootout. Wasn't that first person
Two boys.
with the two boys? Are we on third person?
Yeah.
I think that was told from the perspective of, what was his name? I think that was first person because we were hearing it from the one boy's perspective. So I think that one was a first person story. So I think that was first person. So boys and girls, but a lot of stories are told from third person. So, boys and girls, here's what we're going to do. We are going to practice with that. I have a story for us to read. It's just a short story. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to read a story, a short selection, and we're going to try to decide what point of view the story is being told from. And it is called the reading spot. So we're going to read the reading spot, and we're going to try and determine what point of view it is in. Okay? Are we ready? We have some questions. We're going to answer about the reading spot. And then we're going to do one together, boys and girls, and then you're going to do one on your own. We're going to put into practice what we're doing here. Yes.
Are we gonna do like one story together and one story alone?
Yes, we're going to do one together and one on our own.
A story talking about personal point of view as a character, a story as a narrator,
Okay, this is called the reading spot. The reading spot. Are we ready? Who would like to start reading for us? Could I have a reader? Who would like to read? Libby, would you like to start reading the reading spot for me?
Every day in Miss Williams' class, someone got to sit in the reading spot. It was a giant, fluffy, purple beanbag chair. The day before,
That was awarded.
that was awarded to the student who gave the best effort. The day before, it is October. Now, which is more than 2 months into the school year, and I still haven't gotten picked for the reading spot. I give my best effort and I do all my work, but sometimes I get distracted. If we're doing reading at the carpet, I really do try to give my best effort, but sometimes I see a pal to chat with. Sometimes there are spots on the carpet I want to pat. Sometimes there are other times I just like to look out the window. My teacher always calls my name and reminds me to stay on task. She knows how badly I want the reading spot every day, but she understands that I also just need to move from time to time. Thankfully, she doesn't get too upset with me about it. Today, I was determined to give my absolute best effort during all of our reading and writing time. I focused on my work and completed all the assignments at the end of the day. I was so happy to hear my teacher call my name. Tomorrow's turn at the reading spot.
Okay, so we've read the reading spot. So now, boys and girls, we have some questions. I hope you are looking for the clue words, because we learned some clue words for first person and third person. Now let's remember, first person, the narrator, is part of the story. They are That is when the story is told by one of the characters. Third person is when the story is being told in third person, it is told by the narrator, who is a person outside of the story. So we should be looking for the clue words. The clue words in first person would be I, me, my, we, our. Third person clue words, he, she, they, their, and it uses their names all the time. So, our first question is the story told in first, second, or third person point of view? Now, we have not discussed second person point of view, so we're not going to worry about that. So is it in first or third person point of view? Logan?
First.
First person. How do you know it's in first person point of view?
Because it uses I all the time, a lot.
It uses I. Who agrees with Logan that it is first person point of view? Yes. So here's what I want us to do. First off, in the story, I want you to circle the word I. I. Circle the word I. When you see the word I want you to circle it, because that gives us our clues. So circle the word I's when you see them, because that is our clue word. That really helps us know that it is I. And then we will write that. Number 1. Now we're going to have to explain how we know that. So we're going to write the story is written in first person point of view. I don't know what's wrong here. I think I have a bad pen. Okay? I must have had a bad pen. So first person point of view. Is it showing? So now, we know this because is the narrator a character in the story? Yes. So we're going to say the narrator is a character in the story. So we could say the narrator I think I'm having board problems, boys and girls. I'm having board problems. Is a carrot.
I was gonna say
Is a character. Look at that. And wait, character. And now it's working here in the story. I don't know what's wrong with it. What does the can you give me a sentence that is maybe we need some text evidence to support this? with some text evidence to show us this. I need text evidence. Ivy?
I do all my work.
I do all my work. I do all my work. Perfect. That is text evidence. We always want to show text evidence. So now I have proof. I have proof. I've shown it.
That's number one. That's all number
Well, boys and girls, we want to give proof. We want to show that it's first person. You need the quotations because it's a quote. I'm sorry that I'm having board problems. I'm not sure what's wrong with it today. That is very odd.
It's time.
Now, why does the little boy say he can't get into the reading spot? Why can't he get into the reading spot? Why, Rocco? Yanni?
Because he tries to do his work, but he sometimes gets distracted.
Yes, the little boy says he tries to do all his work, but he gets distracted. The little boy tries, to do his work, but he gets distracted. Nope. Or promise, but he gets distracted. So now we have our other part of point of view where we're talking about, in this question, let's read it and then we'll talk about what that means. What is the character's point of view on working towards a goal? This is how does the character feel about working towards a goal? Jensen,
He feels confident.
does he feel confident about working towards it? Okay, so he feels,
more confident at the end and determined, while at the start he tries, but it's not working.
yes, because he has to do what to do that goal. He's got to, I like the word determined, because he is determined to do it, isn't he? Is it easy to do it? Is it easy to do it, Anastasia? No, he's got to do what to work towards his goal? Anastasia?
He's gotta do all his work and
He's got to focus. He's got to, Juliana?
He has to give his best effort.
He has to give his best effort. Yes, he has to give his best effort. He has to work what?
He has to pay attention.
He has to pay attention.
Get good grades and get.
Yes, Juliana?
He has to work hard.
He has to work hard to achieve his goal. Very good. So we'll say the little boy, the character. I'll say the character. Thinks it's hard to earn the goal but he's determined to do it. Yes, he's very determined to do it, boys and girls. Yes. Yes, I can. Okay, now boys and girls, now we have a question that is your opinion. Now we have your opinion. It says, what is your point of view on working towards a goal? How do you feel about working towards a goal? Anastasia?
I feel confident even though it's really hard to work towards a goal sometimes.
Okay, you feel confident about working towards a goal. How do you feel, Jensen?
Well, sometimes I feel very confident, but sometimes once I get a bad grade for grades, I lift it up so I can get a good grade and I feel good about that grade.
Okay. How do you feel, Logan?
Excited because when you just complete it, then something good happens.
Okay, so you feel excited when you're working toward a goal. Okay, so everybody write down your answer about how you feel about working toward a goal. And then, are your points of view the same or different, and explain. So, see, our character here thinks it's hard to earn the goal. So you might think, is it hard to earn a goal, or is it easy to earn a goal? And then, but do you feel determined to do it? Some people think it's too hard to do it and then give up. What type of person are you? Are you the type of person who just keeps working towards a goal? Are you the type of person who doesn't want to make the effort and gives up? Which are you? Come on, let's write our answer here. Put your knee down, get writing. Because sometimes even though, it can be difficult, which it was for him, but he felt really good when he did it. It was worth doing. Because then he felt really proud that he had done it. And then we have question 5. Are your points of view the same or different? Is your point of view the same as his point of view about working towards a goal? So who would like to tell me what they wrote for number 4? Jensen, what did you write?
I feel awesome, confident, never giving up, trying my best, determined and amazing.
Very nice. What'd you write, Teddy?
I feel worked up and determined to do it because if I give up, I get really mad about things.
Oh yes, you get mad if you give up. What did you write, Ethan?
I didn't finish it.
Okay, you did not finish. Who else would like to share what they wrote? Anastasia?
I feel confident working toward a goal, even though it is difficult to make that goal happen.
Yes, you feel confident. That's good. Now, let's go to are your points of view the same or different? Who would like, let's write that. Is your point of view the same as our characters? Juliana?
Yes.
Yes. You have to explain. So make sure you explain why it's the same. So yours is the same and why.
Because it is a little hard, but you can't give up because what if you get punished?
Yes, good. Ivy?
I think it is not hard. It is hard.
Yes. Yanni, what are your thoughts on it?
Because when I finish something, I feel like I'm proud and happy that I finished it and I achieved my goal and I kind of done it.
Yes, very good. Anastasia?
My point of view is the same as his point of view because I think it is a little difficult.
Yes, good. Very good, very good. So boys and girls, here's what you're going to do. You are going to be reading a story on your own called King Hampton. Now, King Hampton is also about point of view. So you are going to read King Hampton independently. Okay. Now, King Hampton has got a question set. And you are going to try to decide what point of view King And you are going to answer much like we answered questions nicely here. So I would like to see text evidence, like we did text evidence. Do you understand what you're going to do? And you're going to have similar questions. It's going to ask, what do you think about things? And so you're going to write, just like we did. And then you're going to turn it in.